Years ago, I did a video of a model wedding at a local winery, and there was a photographer that was shooting stills alongside me shooting video, and she was shooting on medium format film on an old Hasselblad. And as she was getting these pictures that I'm sure just looked absolutely amazing, she had her baby strapped to her chest that she was taking care of as she was on this job. It was an impressive high wire act as a mother and a photographer. And every time since then, I've heard a photographer brag, "Hey, I use only the best gear to get the best images." I think of that woman shooting medium format film while still taking care of her baby. It's like, she wins. She wins. It is amazing how many photographers there are out there. And it is just mind-boggling how many different specialities there are for photography. So when you're looking for a photographer, you really have to have some good questions in hand to find if you're getting the exact photographer that you need. So I'd like to share with you some tips and tricks of things to look for when you're looking to hire a photographer. Thank you for watching. I'm Michael Bruner of Brogan Video. Now, the first and most obvious thing that you need to do when working with a photographer is to ask for samples of their work. Now, most photographers will have websites or SmugMug or gallery sites that will show some of their best work, but you need to be specific. You need to say, can you show me examples of the exact kind of work that you will be hiring them for? And ask to see samples from multiple clients in that area, because you want to know that they can adjust their style to different clients and that not everything is shot in the same way. That's easy. You want to know that they will be flexible to you and that they're going to provide a result that you'll be happy with, because it's very easy to see a bunch of photos that look great, just gorgeous. But when you see yours, and you're still kind of in your head expecting, and talk to them about their experience of finding the look and working with different clients. Because if they are the ones who created those images, if they are the ones that really worked with the clients, they should have a story that goes along with it. It's just something that's there. An important question to ask a photographer is, what do you need from me? And if they say, oh, nothing, it's like, there's always something. As simple as just 5 minutes of patience and a simple modeling. I mean, that's still something. Good clothes, a good environment. I mean, some photographers may tell you exactly where to go. Others may just show up and expect you know how to look. So you need to be very clear with them exactly what is going to be required of me in order to bring out the best in these photos. And there's nothing wrong with the photographer giving you a little homework, telling you, well, try to do this with your look. Try to do this with, try to find a background that looks like this. And do the same for them. Tell them exactly what you're going for, and if they are willing, give them some homework to really make sure you get the photos you need. It can be a difficult conversation, but always have a conversation about your look. What is it about you and your presentation that you really want to accentuate? Is this a family photo where you want everyone smiling and having fun and maybe being a little crazy or jokey with each other? Or is it absolutely straight-laced professional? Or is it business casual? You want to have this conversation before you start the shoot. If The photographer arrives thinking that they're going to do a standard photo shoot, but you wanted something that really broke the mold in a different way. You need to let them know ahead of time. That might inspire them to try something different, or might mean that they bring totally different gear. Always have that conversation ahead of time and ask them, what do you think my look is? What do you think is the best? One of the best days of working with a photographer should be the day that they deliver your photos. You see them, and with any luck, they should make you smile. They should make you very proud that you were part of it and the photographer did a great job. But waiting for that day can be very difficult. You need to have a very clear conversation with your photographer of exactly when the photos are going to be delivered and then what's expected next. Any revisions, any edits, when those are going to be turned around, how the photos are going to be delivered, and will there be watermarks? Will there be added expense for the licensing? These are all very important questions. And if these photos are something that you need immediately and cannot wait any longer on, don't hesitate to put it on the calendar. Photos are going to be delivered by this day, and if they're not there on that day, call the photographer and get an explanation. Another of the big secrets of the photography world is that many times photographers will take their photos and send them off to people overseas to do the photo editing. And that can be tremendously cost effective, but the real limitation of that is they don't always have the ability to make precise adjustments to the photos if you ask for them, because the company that they work with doesn't offer that, or just because they're working with someone overseas and the communication can be very, very slow and they might not get back to you for weeks. So if you have revisions or edits, always ask ahead of time. Always assume that you will, and always ask the photographer, what is the process if there's something that just needs to be changed? How long will it take? Who's going to do it? And what can I expect? Thank you for watching. I'm Michael Bruner of Brogan Video. Remember, at its best, video is a tool for genuine communication between people, as it should be. So, get out there and share your heart.